Team Gervonta Davis accuses Shakur Stevenson of pulling classic Mayweather move to win potential clash. Stay tuned to the world of bloody entertainment as we bring you the latest news from the boxing world. In 2023, when Shakur Stevenson moved up to the lightweight division, he had only one goal in mind: Gervonta Davis Four fights, one title, and 2 years later, he is still chasing that dream, practically pleading for the fight. However, a week ago, the Matchroom head honcho gave a hopeful update to all Sugar fans, suggesting September could finally bring the long-awaited showdown. Meanwhile, Davis, fresh off his controversial clash against Lamont Roach, is locked in for a June rematch. Should he conquer that lingering ghost, he'd have 5 months to map out his ambitious plan for 2025, a gamble that Shakur Stevenson and Matchroom were ready to bet on. However, it looks like another losing battle for Newark native, as Tank's co-trainer Kenny Ellis flipped the script, slyly suggesting he's borrowing a page from Floyd Mayweather's playbook. In a recent interview with Mill City Boxing, Ellis was asked about Hearns and Stevenson's claims of waiting for Gervonta Davis till September. "I see that coming from Shakur, waiting as long as you can," the coach remarked, hinting he wasn't surprised by the tactic. He claimed, Shakur is trying to age him out. Ellis believes that defensive brilliance is not the only thing connecting Stevenson and Mayweather. He's convinced Stevenson's mimicking the pretty boy's tactic of picking fights with opponents who've just slipped past their prime strategy, a long debated in boxing circles, with matchups like Manny Pacquiao, Oscar de la Hoya, Miguel Cotto, Juan Manuel Marquez and Shane Mosley often cited as examples. The declaration has left the WBC lightweight champion at a crossroads. His entire move to 135 was built around landing Davis, and now that dream is teetering on edge. And even though the division is filled with exciting talents, none of those names carry a payday as big as Tank. At this point, the best move for him seems like moving up to 140, a move far more sensible now that he has opted out of his clash against William Zepeda. Shakur Stevenson instantly fired back. He owned up to walking away but pinned the blame on His Excellency Turki Alalshik. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Is that what they told you? Turki promised me a number and now he going way back on that number that he promised me and sending his towel boys to run me the info instead, telling me straight up what he trying to do. "Ion bow down to nobody, Mr. De La Hoya, now let's negotiate," he stated. Just a month ago, Stevenson made a splash in his Riyadh season debut, positioning himself as a marquee name for Alalshik's operation. With his both fights on the verge of collapse, the Newark native has a big decision to make. Clinging to a fading chance of glory at 135 pounds might be tempting, but it's starting to look like a shaky bet. Do you think Shakur Stevenson is playing the waiting game? Let us know your thoughts down below.